So I'm, you know what, I'm kind of glad to be sitting down to record right now, just because like I have the unfortunate tendency of, as I often say, of the thing that makes me a bad reactor is the fact I don't live under an internet rock and like avoid things with the pretense of, oh, I'm going to make content of it later. Like I'm not content brained, right? Like I don't mean to start off a video based by the title of it with something a bit more serious, but I do kind of feel to get it out of the way. Like, you know, I'm not content brained. I know about news that goes on. I know about what happens in my particular sphere as a VTuber, even as a small one who doesn't have a massive audience. I am aware of what happens with bigger VTubers. However, we're not here to talk about that because the people who are involved in that incident, if you know, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, good. You don't need to know. It's better that way if you don't know the drama. That said, however, to avoid the drama, let's sit down and watch a thing. I was informed by a fan of the videos or the channel in general, or just someone who wanted to leave a comment on the Epic the Musical videos, of something called Songs from Styx, which is by Casper Fox. For those of you who may not know who Casper Fox is, he is a music analysis and other such guy who, alongside Mortius, has been reacting to Epic the Musical, well, was reacting to it, and I think they're like the two biggest guys when it comes to like reacting to Epic the Musical. Like before Danny Mata started to react to it as well, Danny started to react to it, and now he's interacted with literally all of them. It's actually really fun, and it's just like one of those fun things as a fan on the periphery just to see happen, see all these people meet, talk, and hang out and do this stuff. But that said, after this, Casper Fox decided to make something of his own, and it's called Stories from Styx, which is, as I don't really know anything about it. I haven't looked into it. I haven't watched Casper's videos leading up to it because I wanted to be kind of as blind as I could. Where what's going on here then is that it's about Hades and Persephone. So we'll see, because I found the video. This was posted like March 20th. So apparently, it only has a few songs so far. It's been part 1. I haven't seen anything from it. I have avoided it, like, not even on purpose, just because I didn't even know about it until someone informed me of it. And I do think I did see that on Mortius' channel, he did post a reaction to it in support. So this is genuinely going in completely blind, unlike with, say, Epic the Musical, where when I went into reacting to that, I had some cursory knowledge. I'd heard some of the songs. But this is more like, oh, okay, I have no idea what this is going to be. I don't know what the style is going to be. I don't know who Casper has involved. I don't know what's going on here, period. So, it is a completely 100% blind reaction. So, to those of you who recommend I check this out, thank you very much. Casper, if you somehow find this video, and I'm terrified if you do, thank you for posting this and letting people react to it and other stuff like that, and being cool with that kind of stuff, since, I mean, you do it too. That sounds so weird to say. Anyway, I doubt he's going to see this. It'll be really funny if he does, though. Anyway, with that said, let's get into this, which might be, I don't know. We'll see how much of this video we get through. It's like 22 minutes, and y'all know how much I yap. So, that said, I've talked long enough. Let's get started. Okay, I'll set the go. We're good. We are good to go. So, let's get started then. I don't know what to expect.
Out of all the Greek gods, Hades may carry the burden of every soul to ever pass.
Okay, so we have the muse, just an individual muse. Okay. So,
Through the underworld, but also the burden of misconception. Ironic.
I mean, that is kind of a thing, though. If you actually do know a lot about Greek myths and how they're interpreted in the modern day, Hades gets kind of a bad rap for no reason, just because he's the god of the underworld. He's actually probably one of the more chill Greek gods when you look into the actual myths. He's not that bad, actually. Which, I mean, is fair. When you're the god of the underworld, everyone's going to be part of your host eventually, so why not be chill?
A god of this caliber thriving underneath our feet. Hades sees life for the first time when his father Cronus spits up the king of the underworld, along with Poseidon, Hera, Demeter, and Hestia. Led by Zeus, a revolution begins.
Clarity, infirmary.
Oh, okay, so that's Casper singing, right? Yeah.
It's like I'm born again. A brother reaches out.
Oh, yeah, that is. Okay, okay, that's cool. I like that we're getting indications of who's part of the cast here. All right, cool. Casper's got a nice voice. Damn, I've never heard him sing.
Lifelong friend, he tells us
We must stand united while we suffer.
Okay, that's a good-ass bass for Zeus. Whoa, Peter Barber. Nice. Good voice.
Take for granted.
the titans are the sorrow we must reap.
Our destiny still ours to claim. Don't live in the past, don't be the same. We've put our first remark, it's time to leave.
Before we witness moonlight, we are thrown into a fire. What's the point of fighting?
Okay, now Poseidon, Alex Harper, Demeter, Jennifer Gout-Silver, and Hestia, Emily Evans. So, okay. I like the vibe here. Okay, I like the vibe we got going on for this first Sun so far. I heard a clip, because I know that Neil Illustrator did like an animation for a part of this, so we'll get there when we get there, but this is a neat vibe. I like how this starts so far. So this is because I remember seeing it. It's like what, Titanomachy, which is about the war of the Titans and the gods. So that's what this is about. I am assuming. Okay.
If we face eternal night.
I'm sorry that your birth is bathed in blood.
I'm sorry, the beat's picking up. What? Huh? The beat's picking up. Yo, wait. We're starting with somber. What's this beat pickup? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna try not to yap excessively.
But now we'll drown these brutes with a flood. Exclaim and reclaim the Cyclops grants us strength. We must not comply. We will be known, gods on the throne, brothers and sisters never to die. So please stand with me now and claim our father's final goodbye.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there's the Neil animatic. Hey, here we go. This is cool. Oh my god, the beats go. This is Kronos. Okay, putting the hourglass of time in his chest is a neat design take. Neil always has good designs, so I imagine there was a lot of input from Casper and his crew for this too. I'm sorry? What's this backing beat? What? I'm focusing both on the music, the animatic. This is cool, actually. I like Haiti. I'm always a fan of the green tinge for Underworld energy, but this backing beat. Wait, what? Oh, that's a sudden pickup. Hey, yo, Casper. Ooh. Oh.
So blinded.
Damn, okay. That brief start, though. I do like how with Neil's designs, just in a brief aside for the gods here at that bit, I do like how they're very different from Neil's Epic the Musical designs for the gods. Obviously, it's meant to make them stand out, but okay, that bridge of the fight was cool. But okay, now we have Hades back on this, though.
By the moon we forget about the stars. Were we in a prison before he set the bars? Who would rule over the skies, over the seas, over the land below? And who would be the one to tell us what to do and where to go?
Right, yeah, that was, yeah, that was like the main thing post Titanomachy was like, who's going to actually take over ruling any of this? And then that's where the visions came in, and like, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna let them explain it in their take.
Divine birthright obligated them to split the cosmos amongst themselves. The three sons of Cronus would have their territory decided by the fates.
The burden of leadership, I will gladly accept it.
The strength of the oceans,
I will gladly accept it.
The might of the underworld, I will gladly accept it.
The times of the Titans are over, and a new era begins with the Olympians.
Ooh. Okay, so that's our introduction bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's a fun little introduction song then. Okay, hold up. I like that. That's neat. So, I mean, yeah, that's very exactly what it is. So that is your go-to introduction. The beats in that were good though. Like, whoa, what? Like the beats in that, especially the switch up for the Kronos fight, that was really good instrumentation, and everyone's actually really good on the vocals. Like, holy crap. I mean, I don't have much to say, though, because it is just the introduction song. Like, okay, this is the bridge. You got... The hook worked. I can definitely say, the hook worked. All right, Casper, you got me in. Let's see where this goes. You got me with that hook. Let's go.
Gazing upon his new domain, the king of the underworld could not help but feel ambivalence.
Man, okay, that is some killer art to portray. Ooh, that's a good-ass Underworld art. Oh, damn.
Every soul, that includes you and I, will someday rest within his domain.
Castles of gold, the story has been told. Lock myself within.
Ooh, even a little bit of animation on that. Hold on. Ooh.
I fear it's getting old. Open up, be bold. I have no next of kin.
Ah. Yeah, ruin the Underworld is kind of a lonely thing at times, though.
And I was meant to
Murchie! Yay! Murchie's here! Let's go! Okay.
the unthinkable, the impossible. And I should have maintained everything and anything.
Onto shades, okay. Ooh, Camilla. Hey, it's just everyone who's done stuff for Epic the Musical. This is just gonna have everyone who's done stuff for Epic the Musical on, isn't it? I'm gonna see so many names I recognize. Oh, okay, here we go. What's with the snake? What's with the danger noodle? What's with the snack? What's with the snake here? So, okay, I do think this is an interesting take. Again, we're going for a more sympathetic depiction of Hades compared to some other portrayals. So interesting that we have this opening song for this next song for Shades be more of a lament. Like, yeah, I mean, I decided I would rule the Underworld, but also, man, I'm here on my own, and damn, I kind of got the wrong deal, as it turns out.
In shadows I will stay.
Oh.
Round without a day. Will imagine I've never been. Welcome her home. In a place where she'll belong.
Ooh, the scar's new.
A Sahara storm she met. The seas run out of foam, 'cause no one wants to go to take that extra step. And we were meant to do the unthinkable, the impossible.
Hey, yo, the beat's picking up again. Wait, hold up. What, the beat? Oh, whoa. Okay, Casper, cook.
And we were meant to say everything and anything. We couldn't even do
Ooh.
the unthinkable, the impossible.
Oh, wait, that's the... Yeah, that's a pomegranate tree. So, okay, I don't quite know the cultural context behind it, right? So, I don't know what it is with the Greeks and, like, what the cultural context behind why pomegranates were associated with the underworld, but they are. Like, in the original myth as we go from Hades and Persephone and its various interpretations, one of the ways he ties her to the underworld, either unintentionally or in agreement between them, it varies based on interpretation sometimes, where he gives her the seeds of a pomegranate tree, either she eats them or does, and because she ate some of the seeds, those coincide with the months she spends in the underworld versus the months that she spends in the overworld with the Metter, vice versa. So the interesting thing is, obviously, I don't have a lot to say just because this is Hades' song. It's his lament. It's like, oh, a poor, sad, lonely boy in the underworld on his own, having to manage this. So I am interested to see where they take this take, since obviously we're going for a more sympathetic reinterpretation of this compared to other interpretations that got a little weird about the Hades and Persephone dynamic. So I'm curious to see what Casper does with the story and kind of giving it a more fair shot.
How were we supposed to say everything and anything?
I mean, pinning the pomegranate here is obviously just foreshadowing, so we'll see. Woo. Oh. A dead forest in winter? Or, no, it might just be an underworld forest, I don't know. Zon 3 in the underworld now. Okay. I was just checking the recording. I think we'll end off then on this song, because that'll get us about halfway through the video, and then we'll pick up to the next part in another video. Okay, in the underworld. Okay, what? I'm really not sure what to say. This is a weird problem when I'm new to a thing and I'm experiencing it for the first time. I'm just like, huh, okay. Like, you got it's such poor content, but okay. The song is good though. Like, the song Shades was good. It's interesting to get that lament from Hades. That he's lonely. You know, it's like, oh hey, my brothers they're ruling the seas, they're ruling the sky, and here I am in the underworld. We were supposed to do all this stuff, and yet here I am alone. Damn. Boy sad. Someone get him some help. Someone give him a hug. He needs a hug, damn it.
With a clear mind, Hades establishes the realm of the underworld. The three judges, sons of Zeus, would determine who goes where.
Yeah, Aeacus, Minos, and Rhadamanthus. Okay. Random nerd tangent, but one of my favorite random bits of mythology being brought in is that in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, it's massive spoilers for a game that's as old as that is, but like there's actually 3 space elevators in that game and its backstory that are named for the judges and are based on like an authority, as they call it. So we have Rhadamanthus, which is where the game generally takes place. There's the Minos, and then there's the Aeacus. I don't know how you pronounce that. Greek is weird. So 3 different authorities, 3 different judges, 3 different pillars and whatever. So very interesting. Funny thing with Minos is the fact he was a king. Yeah. Oh, King Minos. Oh boy, I forgot his full story. But yeah, then he becomes a judge of the underworld.
This is a complicated system to explain, so I'll let these 4 gentlemen show you instead.
Oh.
Boys, take it away.
Ooh.
Assemble the judges, half of 6, then let the souls run through the river Styx.
I like this jazzy version for it. Okay, so we're getting built into the underworld and how it is here. So I like this kind of low-key jazz style. This is smooth.
They ask me how I do it. They say, Hades, how we're in the
Hey, get a dapper suit.
underworld now. We're in the underworld
now.
After the sisters, they spin their thread.
Aeacus JP Warner, okay.
In that time, I promise that you will be dead. My ruling is fair. Let me get you square. I judge you based on how the hell you have behaved up there. You're in the underworld.
Okay, this is just a vibe, though. This song's just a vibe. I'm just here for the vibe of Hades and the judges explaining how their system works. Damn, this is enjoyable. Hell. I tried to hit the pause button and I hit another key and it caused it to shrink for a brief moment. I'm gonna have to precision edit that. Oh God, that was. I was about to say. I was like, I'm sorry, Tegan earlier. You mean Athena? I'm sorry? Let's down that back a bit. Let's down that back and fix that shit. My God. So, yeah, Tegan early has the fates. You mean Athena? Athena?
You're in the underworld.
Is it Athena from Epic the Musical? Ooh.
If you paid your ticket for the ferryman, you gotta pay for his labor, or he won't be offended.
Okay, I can explain that one actually. So that's actually part of Greek burial practices. So because of their belief in the river Styx, there is the ferryman Charon who carried souls across the river to the underworld proper. So it was a belief that when you went to the underworld, you had to pay Charon. So when people would be buried, they would get 2 coins. Two of their Greek coins. I forget the name of what their currency was called, specifically the coins they used. They would have 2 of them placed over their eyes when they were buried, because that was believed to be the toll fare, 2 coins. So it was a very interesting burial practice associated with the beliefs of the underworld and its associated afterlife, which is why, for example, in Hades, you have Charon as a shopkeeper in the currency, and you pay him with the underworld tokens that have been collected and scattered across the underworld during his long service as a ferryman. Very fun little detail that turned into a mechanic in the video game.
Doesn't matter if I see that you've already caused pain. You can pray for your gods, 'cause it is all in vain. You're in the underworld now. You may pray alone.
Ooh, hey, the artiste. Ooh.
They can't help you now. You're in the underworld now. We're in the underworld now. If they won't shut up, don't step in there.
Hey, Hemeda's here. Minos, Rashad Wadi. I could not pronounce the guy from Adamathus. I'm so sorry.
Require a voice, a reason, the one that I must inspire. Maybe you were a king or treated like a worm. I'll make the last decision when the court is adjourned. We're in the under.
Yeah, so it's kind of like I forget the precise structure of myself, obviously, but it is that vibe of like, okay, Aeacus handles the newcomers, sends them to Rhadamanthus, and then Rhadamanthus sends them to Minos for final judgment, and based on their judgments, that's like, they're the ones who decide where you go in the underworld. Do you stay in the plains? Do you go on to Elysium? Or does your sorry ass get chucked into Tartarus? It depends.
The world now. You're in the underworld now. You're in the underworld now. In the underworld now. You're in the underworld now. You're in the underworld now.
Just the vibe. Anything else?
Up above, under blue skies, a beautiful goddess tends to the flowers in her.
Okay, that was Psalm 3. Okay, this is the end of that. Do we just want to go through the rest now, or nah, don't want to take too long. So, okay. Okay, this is a very interesting start. This is a very different vibe from, okay, let's wrong thing. I don't know the wrong thing. That was my L2D capture. Me. Don't turn that off. I need that open. Okay. So with those first two sounds out of the way, we'll conclude there, and then we'll finish up with the rest of the video next week. Finally, I can get back to my normal schedule after spending a month on a single goddamn 2-hour video. Goddamn. Okay. So post-sound analysis for those three. This is how we'll talk about this. Very different vibe from Epic the Musical, because like Epic the Musical was very structured, very set in like the songs and how they flowed, but because this is more like framed from that vibe of the muse telling you a story, and then the songs kind of bridge her narration segments, that's a very interesting and different vibe. I do like it though. It is a nice form of presentation. It's very interesting and very suited to the internet way we do things nowadays. So it's a very cool concept of how to carry this out, and I can definitely see how you would adapt that to a stage, though. Like, that would be a very interesting way to adapt it to a stage, right? Like, you have things flow, you have the lighting change, you have certain props shift around and whatever, and then, as that moves, you then have the muse, whoever's playing the muse, come out onto the stage to deliver her segment, and then fade back away, and in and out, and all that stuff. Very cool. It's a very interesting vibe, and I'm interested to see. So next week, obviously, we'll see the rest of it for this other half, I guess, for these next few songs. All very interesting, though. I like the vibes of the songs. It's just that it's my first time going through, so I feel like I don't have much to say. Aside from my, oh, wow, this is cool, this is a vibe. And I feel like it's so lacking in explanation. But even then, I somehow talked about what we're somehow almost 30 minutes in. So, I mean, hey, I think that says something about me. Anyway, once again, oh god, I completely forgot to do the thing. Whatever, y'all know the thing, okay? I already thanked Casper, so hey, if you like this, make sure, again, to remind, go support Casper. The link is in the comment. This is very cool. Go support him, and then hey, maybe we'll see you again if you decide to sub and watch me and my stupid nonsense, be it on streams, if you catch those, or just watch the VODs, or whenever I post one of these things to yap about a video I like for a while. Anyway, till the next one. This is a cool thing. I am glad someone recommended it, though. Very nice. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.